Hey there, seekers and shapeshifters, healers and expanders. Welcome to the Embodied Spirit Uncensored. I'm Nicole D'Alessandro, and I am here to guide you through an in-depth experience like no other, channeled from higher wisdom through me directly to you. This is a place for those who dare to delve deeper, who crave transformation beyond the conventional, and who are ready to embrace the mystical union of science and spirit. Here at the Embodied Spirit, we don't just scratch the surface, we dive into the very depths of existence. Prepare to be challenged, to change, and to elevate into a new version of yourself. We're inviting you into an entirely new world, a realm that extends far beyond your physical being. So if you're ready to transform your understanding and awaken to your true spirit, you're in the right place. Let's embark on this profound journey together. Welcome back to Embodied Spirit Uncensored, the podcast where we dive deep into the transformative power of connecting science with spirit. I'm Nicole D'Alessandro, and today's episode, episode 5, is about my journey from grit and messiness to grace. Unveiling Nicole D'Alessandro gives you a raw and real look into my journey and how I help souls globally ignite their true potential. And how this came about is I was listening back to it and thinking, people are going to be thinking, who the fuck is this woman who swears, who talks a lot about her shitty life? But who is she and how does she help people? And as you can already tell, I like to keep things real and unfiltered. Since I could walk and talk, my connection to the spirit world has guided me. It has driven my passion to help those feeling defeated by life, those stuck in the endless rat race, yearning to reclaim their passion and purpose. In this episode, I'll share how I use my unique blend of fiery spirit and deep expertise to light the way for transformation. My professional path started in community roles and ventured through the fitness world into education and leadership. Alongside, I deepened my practice by becoming a Reiki master, a yoga teacher, a meditation facilitator, and eventually a trauma-informed counsellor and coach. My journey wasn't just about collecting titles. It was about forging a path that could blend the empirical with the ethereal. From coaching and mentoring to diving into the neurobiology of trauma, each step has been about understanding and uniting these disparate parts of our human experience. This holistic approach isn't just about healing, it's about empowering each individual to discover and embody their divine essence. And in my earlier life, I spent so long trying to fit in, to try and be good enough, to try and fit a model. And this rebellion in me is what left me feeling really misunderstood, disconnected, and angry. And for a long time, even when I studied and trained, I had this dumb story that I wasn't smart enough. I'd fucked relationships. I was a bit of a bully. And as I grew into my soul's yearning and I started to embody more of the richness of that calling, I started to share with my people a little bit about what I wanted to do. I wanted to bridge the gap. And back when I said those things, it was about 12 years ago, probably, maybe 10, the people that I shared it with said I was batshit crazy. And you've heard me say this before. I have a registration as a therapist, and my supervisor at the time said, you can't do that. You can't bridge this gap. You have to keep them separate. And so for a long time, I would be woo-woo and the healer. In my healing space, I'd have all the crystals out, I'd have the sound bowl, I'd have the meditation music and the incense, and I'd be running energy through people on the bed and all of that. And then I'd be doing the counselling and the coaching and the education out in mainstream society. So I fit the mould in one aspect, and then in the other I didn't. And it left me feeling, again, separated. And then I thought, you know what? I'm a rebel with a cause. Fuck it. More study. I focused on getting enough caliber in the sciences so I could back why I believed energetics and the spiritual and the yoga and the meditation could support the scientific lens. And I finally jumped. And it felt so good to be able to support people through a multidimensional lens that covers and embodies all facets of human potential and you as a human being. So this holistic approach, like I said, isn't about empowering each individual to discover and embody their divine essence. It's not just about that. It's about helping you remember what song you're here to sing, what your soul is calling you to live into, so that you can feel the richness and fullness of your experience on this earth in this life. And let me tell you, it hasn't all been smooth sailing. My journey includes everything from property investments to 23 years of co-owning a multi-six-figure hair salon, all diverse experiences that have enriched my understanding of business, relationships, and personal growth. So buckle up as we explore how my fiery determination and sometimes colourful language have shaped a career dedicated to bridging the practical with the profound. It's about getting real, digging deep, and embracing the entirety of our experiences, messy, beautiful, and utterly transformative. And I guess you could say I enjoy speaking multiple languages, and not in the sense of Italian, French, and Chinese. I'm talking about the language of spirit, the language of science, the language of human potential, the language of lifespan. And I have only just begun, and I'm 50. The rest and the best is yet to come. So this exploration is infinite because we are infinite. You are infinite and unbound, and we all matter to the point where I believe each and every one of us, it's our responsibility to do this work, to work with our infinite potential and to dive deep in to navigating how we can be in our fullest expression here on this planet. And I believe the world would be a much better place if we all just focused on our deep internal expression of universe. So my training includes a Bachelor of Counselling, a diploma in social science. I majored in children and family studies alongside lifespan development. I have specialised knowledge in the neurobiology of attachment and trauma, polyvagal theory, internal family systems therapy, acceptance and commitment therapy, among other methodologies related to human development. Fuck, I sound all right on paper, don't I? And not to float my own boat, but, I have really dedicated my life to being a better person and a better, don't like the word expert, but someone who honours and knows their shit at a certain level and degree to be able to feel confident in supporting others. I guess the challenge is what are you willing to do, and what suggestions and tools are you going to take from my toolbox that will support your unraveling, your remembering? And that's why I don't like the word healer. You're going to hear me contradict myself a lot throughout the episodes because life is a contradiction. And as we evolve, because we're infinite, the evolutionary process means that what I knew last year or 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, will be different to what I know now. And it's very layered. And in fact, another contradiction is I don't fucking know a thing. And the more I learn, the more I explore metaphysics, space, energy, the shadow, the archangel realm, the medium realm, the dead people realm, the bloody quantum space, all the lingo, the more I study and research and embody and practice and engage with, even the talk therapies and the multitude of offers that are out there around healing and all of those things, the more I learn, the more I realize we are infinite. And as we evolve, we're going to come to understand layers of that expression. So this diverse background has equipped me to bridge the gap between the scientific and the spiritual in my coaching and mentoring business, truly embodying the integration of these worlds. And I feel so honoured and blessed to be sharing this with you, and not just from a studious or expertise where I sit and dictate. That's not how I roll. I do like to have my foot up people's asses, and I don't mean that literally. I'm quite a direct practitioner in my business. I don't suffer fools, so the people that are coming to work with me, they have to do the work. However, my own very rich, raw experience of life and applying the knowledge and the lessons and the skills to my own experience means that I have a level of skill that is practiced as well as studied. Today, I run a successful coaching and mentoring business that does more than just address symptoms. It gets to the heart of transformation by connecting the dots between science and spirit. Thank you for joining me in this episode to learn a bit more about my journey and my work. If you're ready to rise from your inferno, embrace your life's calling, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Until next time, stay inspired, stay empowered, and remember, your journey to embodying your spirit is the most transformative adventure you can embark on. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for joining us on The Embodied Spirit Uncensored. Today's journey may have ended, but your personal transformation has only just begun. So keep channeling the insights and energies from our episode. And as you move forward, remember, this podcast is for those who are not just living, but are seeking to live profoundly. Continue to explore, expand and evolve with us. Make sure to follow this series, connect with us on Instagram at Nicole D'Alessandro Perth, or visit www.nicoledalessandro.com.au for more transformative content. You can also find me on Facebook at Nicole D'Alessandro. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and more importantly, stay batshit crazy as you embody and explore beyond your current realm of existence. I'll see you later for now. And remember, this journey to embodying your spirit is the most significant journey you'll ever undertake.